We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jake Odorizzi is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled away. And a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Odorizzi is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that's a home run into the top tank. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And now pitch on the way.
Anthony Rizzo.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Rizzo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing, and he pops him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 1-0.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the pitch.
Wilson Contreras.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer here in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting eighth.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Twins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Digging in, Alex Avila to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Avila, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now another 0-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Nico Hoerner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Nico.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Nelson.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Alex Kirilloff. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're up 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
The The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Bodie.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A bullet to first base, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, second base.
So striding forward now, Nico Horner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped straight up. Odorizzi is there, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second home run of the game, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Too high. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, kicks and deals. David Bote is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Ready once again, Ian Happ. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Now he's safe at second as a run will score on the play as well. Over to first now, and he's out trying to scramble back. But 1 run is in to score on the play. At the plate now, Nico Hoerner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Cubs 6 and the Twins nothing. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Alex Kirilloff. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down go the Twins in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jason Hayward. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Line hard to center field. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now at the plate for Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Luis Arias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Twin Tyler Duffy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up. Here's Miguel Sano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Miguel Sano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Max Kepler. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Sergio Romo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, David Bote. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Nico Hoerner 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Popped up. Kepler is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Cubs. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And that's taken for a cold strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Fouled off. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. man down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.